Do you have an office in your home? I do. This is Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks again for being a part of this week's Little Dog and Pony Show. And today, I want to talk about home offices and doing work out of your home. I also want to thank you if you have been kind to my sponsors, Electro Voice speakers and microphones, DJ Event Planner, Perfect Portals, Disc Jockey News, Promo Only, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. So having an office at home, it can save you a lot of money. You, in fact, not only don't have to rent a space, but you have tax exemptions because you can take money off your taxes because you use part of your home as an office or for storage for your vehicle or your gear, and talk to your accountant about how much that percentage is. But it's not the worst thing in the world. But the difficult part of having an office in your home, especially if you have a family, or even if you don't, is that all of a sudden the line between home and work becomes very, very blurred. And then you don't have time just for yourself, and you need that. You need to be able to separate that I'm working and then I'm not. And especially if you're sharing your life with a wife and or kids or with a family, I think it's just as important if you don't have that. And I get this because I've always, in my other careers, have had a place I went to work, right? But when I started having my office in my home, I would work in the kitchen. I'd work in the living room. I'd always have my laptop up. I wouldn't start at any particular time. I would wake up and be working, and I'd go to bed not long after I was done working. And then my life with my family and my kids kind of moved in and around me. So Dad was really kind of just there. Right? And even if I didn't have that, I was just kind of in my life. I was like at work all the time. And one of the things I hated about work was the long days. And then I had my own business, and all of a sudden, every day, all the time, 24/7, my life is my work. Well, this is about boundaries. This is about setting that up and giving yourself hours. I mean, it took me a while, but we actually built onto my home an office that has a door that locks. And when I'm working, I'm in there. I go and I close the door, and people don't bother me. My wife might call me from at work to see how things are going, but I'm not leaving my office to do laundry, right? I'm not working in my office and then getting out and mowing the lawn during work hours. I've got work hours and I've got home hours. And I know that it's tough for us because we've got clients that want our attention immediately. And when you're first starting out and you're trying to build your business, you'll take a call no matter when it comes. You'll give your client that's calling, or a potential client, immediate access to you. But the problem with that is that now you've created a boundary that says you don't have a boundary. They can call you after their work time when they're at home and then extend your work hours because you let them. And trust me, people will respect your boundaries if, in fact, you put them out there. If you really want to have an office at home and not have it just burn you out, let me suggest that you have regular hours Monday through Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Saturdays, or whenever those office hours are, and then post them up. Put them on your door in your office and say, I get to work at 8, I get up, I get showered, I eat my breakfast, and 8 o'clock I clock in. I don't show up at work at 8:10. I don't show up at work at 9 o'clock, 8. And I take a lunch at noon. And I get done by 5 or 4:30 or whatever you want. Man, you don't have to have an 8 to 5 or an 8 to 10 or whatever that thing is. You are now the boss. Pick some hours, but then hold tight to them, because the hours and the boundaries for your work are very important if you're going to be able to deal with the clients and not have them make you mad all the time. But it's even more important for your sanity. People who get burned out don't have those kind of boundaries. And this is a really great job, isn't it? This is a really fun job. How do you get burned out doing a job this fun? Well, this is one of the ways. There's lots of others too, but mostly it comes down to I am working or I am not. And understanding that the people around you will understand when you are working, and they will appreciate it when you're not. What do you think? What do you do? Do you even think about this? I used to never think about this. Write it down in the comments below. Tell me what you think. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next time.